On a Richmond front, Richmond's handling of the Noah Balta scenario took a further turn today when questions of the senior coach Adem Yze were shut down. The Tigers were hoping for a football press conference, which seemed incredibly naive given the circumstances.
Yeah, it's obviously a tough day. He's really remorseful. We've accepted the decision. And now it's about getting him back amongst the group and giving him an opportunity to repay the faith that we've shown in him. So, yeah, as I said, it was a tough day yesterday and we'll move on. In the end, we were prepared that he was going to be sanctioned. It was just how, what they come up with. So, yeah, dealing with that is just part of it. Like I said, he's really remorseful. We knew that he was going to be punished, and we went through that process yesterday, and now that's one little element to that, and we'll have to play around with that and deal with that as a club. But at the same time, as I said, we've got to wrap our arms around him and help him through this. To go through that or go through an appeal process would be almost giving him the licence to get back in, and footy was more relevant than the sanction. He knew that he did wrong and he was going to be punished. So to go through that for another 6 weeks, we just thought it was too hard, not only on him, but on our footy club and our playing group. So we accept the decision and we move on. To be fair, that's about 6 questions I've answered around Noah. Our job right now is he's been sanctioned. We're going to support him from now moving forward, and we've got a massive game against Melbourne.
Move on, guys.
Yeah, no more questions around it.
We're done with Balta. Got a game tomorrow night.
Someone from the club spoken.
I talk about him every week. It's okay.
Every week.
Any questions about the game?
We have spoken about it. We're moving on. We've got a game. This is a press conference about a game tomorrow night. We're moving on.
So, Gerard, this is right in your wheelhouse. This is management. This falls to media management or club management or the CEO, footy manager. The football coach has answered his share of questions about this incident over the past 2 or 3 days. How do they find themselves in that, and I'll use the word unedifying situation again?
So today's the day that you front up and answer every question. And it's not with the senior coach.
No.
There's a level of questioning that's inappropriate for the senior coach to deal with. That's for the chief executive or the president. So that was the starting point of today. Come and field all the questions. It's not the footy media who's assembled, it's the news media. You have to have an awareness that this is leading the news, not just the sports bulletins at the moment. There are questions around process, decision-making, reaction, hindsight, and what happens next, which belong with the management of the club. So come and field all of those in the suit.
So who are you saying should be fielding those?
It should be the chief executive, but it could just as easily be the president.
Right.
And let
them independent of the football.
Let them punch out and then bring the coach in. Right. And the coach answers the question around a player who's going to be unavailable for a sequence of games, and then his personal feelings towards his player at the end of the episode as it came to a close yesterday. That's what should have happened today. You can't naively front up. You choose who the spokesman for the club is. They chose the coach. You then can't complain when the questions from the news media are directed at the story of the day. And 6 questions, 6 is not the end of it. You answer the questions until they're fully...
Right. I would say, and I'm not this, from a coach point of view, 6 is plenty. And I get what you're saying. You're saying that this is a breakdown from the head office, because I'm looking at it from the footy, you look at it from the broader media point of view. I'm saying that Adem Yze's got a game to coach tomorrow. Yep. He's answered 10 yesterday, he answered another 7 there. He's justified in saying, enough, let me get on with it. Your point is, that should have been enough, but then let's get into it with the CEO.
The questions around
it's not that hard,
who settled the civil case, who paid the 45 grand. Adem Yze was asked those questions because he was the lone spokesman from the club.
So an inability to separate the football interest and then the broader interest is the failing of the club.
This is what senior management is for, and senior management has made these decisions along the way, and Adem Yze, as a new coach, has been left to answer for them at every step of the way.
It's not that hard. It's not my area, but that can't be that hard. It's not crisis management, but it's in that field and category, and you've got to anticipate what is coming and then react accordingly, and they would appear to have got that wrong.
And then at that stage, nothing had been said by Noah Balta. There was an expectation around his departure from court yesterday and what might have been said. I think they got completely knocked over by the curfew discussion. There's a video released late today from Noah Balta, who speaks for the first time.
I just want to take this opportunity to apologise to the victim and the family. also the harm I've caused to my family and friends, the whole of the Richmond Football Club and the Tiger Army. Violence isn't never the answer. Especially, I was under the influence and made a judgment call, which was stupid of myself. Working on myself, things to control what I can control, really. Stop drinking, and this is going to go for another 18 months. But yeah, for the last 3 months, and try to get myself better, become better off field.
So that's Noah Balta tonight. The teams are in, and obviously he is out. Personal reasons was how they listed it, and Samson Ryan is injured. Mansell's back from his suspension, and Campbell Gray, who was a rookie pickup in last year's mid-season draft, he's going to get his first look at things. From a selection point of view, the Melbourne team is more interested in Simon Goodwin joins us shortly. Stephen May is back. Judd McVeigh is going to play his first game for the year, and they really have missed him. And Bailey Fritsch returns because Jake Melksham needs to be managed. Bowes has been omitted and Turner is injured.
Yeah, so Howe's omitted.
Oh, Howe's
omitted. Yeah, and Turner injured. Melksham off 5 days with that cut to his knee. So Bailey Fritsch gets a reprieve, which is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, if Jake Melksham got through and was 27, then Bailey Fritsch wouldn't be playing, I think. Anyway, we can put all this to Simon, who's about to join us. May back in, and they love McVeigh, so that does make them a bit stronger, and the Tigers are going to miss Balta's footballing presence out on the field, given how important he was.
It's a big game now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Richmond back on the winners list, and Melbourne have got their win, so whoever loses will be disappointed against that backdrop.
It's good for the competition. It's good for the time slot. You know, you want something. I mean, there's always something riding on it early in the season, but the fact they both go in with a degree of confidence makes it more interesting. So it'll be good to talk to the Melbourne coach.